This video will walk through the web calendar for the South Atlantic District. This calendar was used for our churches to submit requests for speaking engagements with our international workers. This video will walk through two different instructions, one for your first login and blocking out personal dates on that first login, as well as approving church schedule requests that come through the District Mission Mobilizer and how to do that. This information is also step-by-step in a Word document that you've also received on an attached email in this introduction email as well. You'll receive an introduction email from the District Mission Mobilizer. At the bottom of that email is a link to the district web calendar. And you'll notice it says schedule, South Atlantic District Missions, and then the South Atlantic Tour, and then the years you're on tour. If you'll take that link and put it in your web browser, it'll take you to the web calendar for the tour season that you're on. You'll notice you're there because you'll notice the South Atlantic, the District Missions logo, as well as it looks like a Google Calendar. On your initial visit to this page, if you'll click sign in at the top right here, you'll notice right next to help, click sign in. And then you'll be brought to a login page. If you've already set up a login name and password, go ahead and put that in. If you need help with what your login name is password is, let the District Mission Mobilizer know if you've already done that. If this is your first time here, you'll need to click create a new user account right here at the bottom below the login button. Go ahead and click on that. You'll be taken to another form. Go ahead and fill out this form. The only things that are required are your login name and your password. And you can use your email address as your login name if that makes it easy for you. And then whatever password you'd like to create a password you'd like to come with. You can put in your full name and your phone and your address if you'd like to. And then once you finish, click create. Now, once you've done this, if you'll let the District Mission Mobilizer know that you've set up an account, that way we can give you admin privileges. And that's important because you'll need those admin privileges to approve requests that come in from churches. If you don't, you'll just be given a typical user account. Once you've been given admin privileges, if you'll go back to that login page for the calendar that we were reviewing before, and go ahead and put in your username and password that you just created. And then once you've done that, click login. And then you'll be taken back to the calendar page that we were originally looking at. And then what we'll need to do is, this will be when you want to put in any of your personal dates, like a wedding or a birthday. Anything that, if you're looking at this after the April 1st through 15th cutoff from the national office, we'll have taken everything that you've entered up to April 2nd on the national MyCMA calendar, and we'll have inserted it into this district calendar. You'll want to go through and make sure and just check those dates. Make sure any of your partnership churches and vacations and unavailable times are entered into here. Make sure those are correct. But anything else, any partnership churches that come up after April 15th, make sure that you do put those in to this calendar as well, so churches can't book those or any other personal dates that do come up throughout the tour season. You want to make sure to put those in. And how you do that is you'll click on the date of the event. So let's just say you have a birthday or a wedding or whatever it may be on April 4th, or I'm sorry, let's go to May. Let's say it's on April 2nd or May 2nd here. If that event is on May 2nd, you'll just left click on May 2nd on the date, and you'll notice a pop-up window comes up, New International Worker Scheduling. So go ahead and fill out this pop-up window form. Collect all the dates that it may be. If it's just May 2nd, that's fine. May 2nd to May 5th, you can do that. On the full name, what you'll need to do is enter in what the event is, the type of the event. So let's just say it's a birthday. Go ahead and enter birthday or wedding or vacation or whatever it may be. Type that in where it says full name. And that way it just helps us to know what that event is when we're looking at the calendar. For email, you can either enter in the District Mission Mobilizer email that's on your screen, or you can put in your email. That's fine as well. And then for phone, just type in NA, and then same thing for church name, just type in NA. Under South Atlantic Tour and then the years that you're on tour, you'll notice it's a drop-down menu. This drop-down menu has all the different profiles that we have for our international workers that are on tour for that season. What you'll need to do is you'll need to know which profile is yours. We make the profiles kind of vague and not include your actual name for security purposes, because these profiles do show up on the public side of the calendar. Most of the other information doesn't. It's on a secure portion of the calendar once you're logged in. But these do show up on the public portion. The profiles do on the public portion of the profile of the calendar. So if you're the international worker speaking from Senegal who's a male, that'll be your profile. If you don't know which one's yours, and have any questions on which profile is yours, please make sure that you do talk to the District Mission Mobilizer via email or phone call, and we can help you figure out which one is yours. But go ahead, and once you've completed this, click this Create International Worker Scheduling when you're done with finished filling out the information for that event. You'll notice then it pops up here. It just appeared. What you'll need to do is click on the event again after you've done it. Click on the event, and you'll notice now if you've been given those admin privileges, you'll notice there's a button here that says Approve. Go ahead and click Approve. And that way it's all set in the system. We don't have to go back in and reapprove the event. But once you've clicked Create Event, go ahead and click on the event again in the calendar and click Approve. And that way it's all set once you have those admin privileges. Now, on the other side, that's entering your personal dates as well as your first login. What we also want to do is talk about any requests that come through from churches. As we're going through the tour season, you'll receive requests via the District Mission Mobilizer via email as churches request them. You'll receive an email forwarded from the District Mission Mobilizer that looks a lot like this. It'll say International Worker Scheduling awaiting approval. As a church enters information much on a calendar like we've seen on the district website, automatic email will go to the District Mission Mobilizer, and the District Mission Mobilizer will then forward it to you for you to approve whether or not you are available to speak on those dates. You'll receive an email that looks a lot like this that asks you to, there's a new reservation for you, please click below to approve. What you'll need to do is on the email that looks like this with the graph that has all the information for the church that's requesting and the dates, etc. Right below that is a link here that says Show Pending International Worker Schedulings. Go ahead and click on that link. It'll take you again to the login page like we've seen before. Go ahead and enter your login information, your username and your login name and password, and click Login. And you'll be taken to a page like this. Now under here you'll see pending approval. Those are the events that are pending approval. And the one that matches the email and the information that you had on the email right here that's highlighted, all that information will be on this page. And you'll see what, if you're the Senegal male international worker speaking, and the dates and the church name, etc., will be listed right here. Now this is just a test one, so we have NA scheduled here, but whatever that church name that's requesting will be listed right here, the church name, city, and state. And then what you'll need to do is on the pencil icon, pencil and paper icon, click that. And a pop-up window will appear, much like we've seen before, and all you'll do is click Approve, and that's it. And then once that happens, an email will be sent to the District Mission Mobilizer as well as the church, letting them know that you've approved that event. And then what you'll need to do after that happens, go ahead and contact using the information that's listed here. There'll actually be a phone number and an email address listed here by the church. Go ahead and contact them and start the process of any other specific information that they would need, and specific planning. So once that's done, that's how you approve requests that come through, and then you can log off after that. If you have any questions at all on either of these, on how to set up your first login as well as blocking out any personal dates that you have, and then again, how to do this approval process, please let the District Mission Mobilizer know, and we can help you work through and answer any questions that you may have. Use the initial email address that was sent with the welcome introduction email, etc. Please let us know. We're here for you. We really do thank you for taking the time to serve in our district and speak to our churches. We're praying over each one of these requests that the Lord will truly use them for His glory. And we pray that will be refreshing for you as well. So let us know if you have any questions. We'll be happy to help you. Thank you.